I was on your website and there's a quote there saying that you're one of the guys that puts the music first and then the marketing comes after that. I suppose, how do you think, or what are the big mistakes that younger artists make now when it comes to that kind of thing?
Mistakes I'm not sure that's kind of the place to start, because I think what the problem is when there is a disconnect between their stated aims and the method that they're using to get to where it is they're trying to be. So you find a lot of artists who will talk about how important their art is to them, but the mechanism they're trying to use in order to make their art is an entirely commercial one. So you have conversations with artists and you say, okay, well, how willing are you to compromise on your art? I'm not willing to compromise at all. I need to make the record I need to make. What's your aim? Well, I want to get signed and end up in the charts. And you go, but that doesn't happen. That's never been a mechanism. That the artists who managed to make art in a completely uninfluenced way, where there was no A&R involvement in how they did what they did, and no commercial producers making creative decisions for them that they weren't necessarily in favour of, who then went on to have the kind of success they're talking about. It's a very, very small number of artists that have ever been in that position, statistically. So they're attempting a path that is basically lottery winning and trying to chart it as a career path. And you go, well, it just doesn't happen. So I think the big mistake is the one of unrealistic expectation and of not making that delineation clear. Because it's not that there's anything immoral about wanting to do music as a job. You know, if you think, I want to make my living playing music, well, that's fine, but the place you start is with a wedding band. If you want to make money playing music, you're going to make money playing other people's music first. The route into making money from your own music is not just making records and making them available, because if you do that, you just need a day job, and that's okay, but those things need to be mapped out. And I think there are a lot of musicians who end up in a position of heartache because they chose a path that was completely inconsistent with their aim. I think that's the breakdown.